Hello everybody, welcome to another one of our videos. Yes, I am in the same room, but I thought because the location is the same and the backdrop seems to be the same, I've moved around a little bit. Anyway, I hope I find you all fit and well. To start with, now this first is an update on an update. If you remember right in the beginning, I did a short video piece on the Fiesta ST line's entertainment system and how basically the volume was basically switching itself off. Couldn't understand why. Basically the times we were in then when that was filmed was right up there with the COVID-19, and all dealerships were shut, no way you could do anything about it. When that video went up, as I said, it sort of righted itself a little bit. It didn't do it for a long time, but now as I put on another update, which you may have seen, it had got worse, doing lots of other bizarre things, but mainly still volume going off. So coming up, I had a brainwave. I thought, we've got to get this on camera. I will tell you, it is going to the dealership now. Things are sort of getting back to normal a little bit. It's going to the dealership on July the 9th, all being well. It is booked in. I've explained the situation. They don't seem to know absolutely anything about this ever happening with any of the systems across the board, but I have pre-warned them that there's videos on our YouTube channel and it is an ongoing issue and it needs addressing. So anyway, it's booked into the garage for then. So I thought, I'll tell you what, before it's going to go into the garage, let's get this on camera. It's yesterday, in fact yesterday, it went off so many times in a few short journeys and also wasn't even coming back on. Sometimes after the ignition was started, it was basically playing silly buggers. It was doing anything it possibly could to not work right. And I also called at my brother's and I explained the situation to him. When I was leaving his house and we got to the car, I put my windows down because it's been mega hot. As I put the windows down, you know, got the ignition on, the radio started up. 4 seconds later, I went 3, and 4 seconds later, straight off. While my brother was stood there, he saw it, so it spurred me on to think, let's get this on camera. Let's get some footage of it. It's the easiest way to explain it. So, thanks to Malcolm, he loaned his little camera unit so we could mount it and get some footage. So basically, what you're going to see now is me setting off from my home. I was going to do a journey over to Dewsbury. For people that don't know, I live in England, West Yorkshire. Dewsbury's not really far from where I live in Huddersfield. For them that do know, you'll know anyway, but it's not a long journey. I thought, let's make a bit of a journey. It'll go off in that time. And basically, I didn't get far. I got 5 minutes from home and it went. All caught on camera. So here comes the footage. Decide what yourself. Before anyone says, oh, playing about with the system doesn't make it switch off. It can do it just on its own if you leave it. But watch this footage and you'll find it interesting. And there we have it. And then look at that. Seconds after it going off and the ignition being switched off, we turn the ignition on and everything's back. So there you go. Best way to basically show you what I've been banging on about all this time. As you see there with the footage, you see it go off, but also you see that little bit of footage at the end, basically where I then sat in the car afterwards, after a little bit of time, started it up, got it on my phone, basically, and everything had righted itself. And this is the annoying thing. If it completely went off, never came back, fair enough, but why is it possibly righting itself to go on and off, on and off, on and off, catching you unawares, going off quickly, not going off for days? It is bizarre, frustrating, and is hopefully going to get sorted on the 9th of July. It better do. It's all under warranty as a car. It's not even 2-year-old to me yet. I really are interested if there is going to be major issues with this across the board, like I say, with other Ford Sync units and maybe other Ford cars like the new Focus, Puma, I don't like calling it Puma, as I've said, but you know that one, and any others which are carrying this system. So basically, yeah, there's the footage for you. You've seen that. Make of it what you will. let us know if you're going through the same sort of issues. If you've already had it at a dealership and you know the outcome and they've told you what it is, great stuff. If you want to leave a comment so I know what's coming come July the 9th, what they dare to say to me. And obviously I will be back in touch with you guys when I've had the car at the garage and it comes back, basically to let you know if there's been any other issues and it starts again, or what they basically told me and what they did. I hopefully wish I could actually video it going to the garage and it being done, but I don't think they'll allow it. But I will, let's say, do a little piece when I take it, so you know when I'm taking it. So for now, the car sort of stays as it is, volume going on and off, and I have to plod on with it until July, and we shall see what happens. And yeah, it's getting annoying now, guys. That's why I thought I needed to get this on camera and give you this other update. I really want it sorted. It's a beggar and it affects the sat-nav as well. You don't hear anything. If you're on a journey down the motorway and you have to turn off and you're listening as well as watching the directional thing, it's a deal breaker. You could go somewhere where you shouldn't have done, you know. For those that are used to sound, obviously with sat-navs as well as visual, you can't be having it mucking about like that. So basically it's not just a radio issue, it's a whole issue. So there it is. So there's not much more I can say there until basically it gets sorted and goes to get sorted. So on the day I take the car to the garage, or if things change and the date has to be changed or whatever, whenever it goes, it's definitely supposed to be going at 9th, but whenever it does go, I'll get a piece for you guys just to show you that it's going, and we'll have an outcome from that. So on this showery, warm, sunny afternoon, I'll bid you farewell. I hope you're all staying safe, enjoying the weather in the safest possible way, and I shall catch all you guys later, hopefully with a much more nicer outcome about the system. So for then, take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the other side. Cheers, guys.